This project, we're going to look at layers. We're going to go to images, and I'm going to type in the word fabulous because I know that this image has two colors in it, so it has two layers. So I'm going to insert that image, and I'm going to put it on a little purse, which is about 6 inches wide. So I'm going to do this 5 inches wide, just so that it's not going all the way to the edge. Now, I can tell that this is a 2-layered image because I see 2 different colors here. And when I go over here to the layers panel, I can see there's 1 layer in one color and a second layer in another color. If I wanted to cut this just from one color, I could turn off the eyeball and see how it turned off the background layer. Do it the other way too, and it can't really read it because it's nice and fat and thick. These are not the colors I want to cut. I want to use a bright pink and a deep purple. Now if I try to click on here to change the color, it's kind of hard because both of these layers are grouped together. I could ungroup them and do them separately, but I kind of want to keep it grouped just so that I know that things stay the same size and centered on each other. So I'm going to show you a trick. If you click here on the layers panel, you'll see that I've only selected one of the colored layers. So now I can go up here to the color and change that to purple. And my purple is kind of deeper, so I'm just going to go into here. So now I can take this one and just click on that layer, and that allows me to come in here and pick that one and change that color to a bright pink. All right, so now I'm going to save this so that it's exactly how I want it. I'm going to be cutting this out of an iron-on vinyl. You could cut this out of permanent vinyl to do it for a decal to go on a water bottle or out of cardstock. But since I'm doing it out of iron-on vinyl, I have to remember to mirror my image. That flips it around so that your carrier sheet will be on top and that you'll be able to iron it on perfectly. All right, so now let's go to the Make It. When I click Make It, you're going to see another great thing about layers. See how this separated it into 2 mats? One is a purple colored mat and one is a pink colored mat. It did that because I had the correct colors on my item I wanted to cut. So now it's going to cut those out on 2 separate mats. I'm going to click the mirror button like we talked about, and then I am going to go continue. Now, since I have my Cricut dial set for my material to be iron on, there's a little reminder that said, remember to mirror and place shiny side down on mat, which is the carrier sheet. It also tells me to load my fine point blade. So I'm all ready, and now let's go to the Cricut to do some cutting. So first we're going to load the mat with the purple vinyl into our Cricut. You can see the light is blinking. You press that, and that's going to pull the mat in. And now the C light is blinking, so we press that and that starts the cutting. And it'll just cut the entire purple layer out. Now we press this button again to unload our mat. Now we put the pink vinyl on, make sure we're under the little side tracks, and it's nice and smooth. Press the double arrow again, let the mat load, press the C button to start cutting. And now it's cutting the pink vinyl layer. And now the light blinks again and we unload. Now we're going to weed. I like to start, especially with the iron-on vinyl, and weed out the centers. This is because the carrier sheet is kind of sticky. So if I would pull back the entire backing first, I'd have all the sticky stuff that I'd have to work around. So pull out the center of your letters like the A in Fabulous, and then peel the outside. So this is our pink layer, and now we'll start on the purple. Doing the same thing, weeding out the centers, and then peeling the outer edges so that we're left with just the letters. And now I'm going to be able to weed off this little piece that broke and separated from the backing. And now they can layer right out on top of each other. Fabulous! Now we're going to go to our Planet Flame heat press. It is set up with the pink layer down that I put a towel over the top to protect the press. Press for 30 seconds at 360 degrees. Now I remove the towel and I let this cool a little bit. Now when it's cool to the touch, I can peel off the carrier sheet. And now I'm going to just run my finger across it and see it's nice and smooth. There's nothing gapping up. And I can layer Fabulous in purple over the top. Take some time and line things up so that your offset is perfectly surrounding the outside edge. Smooth it down. And with this project in particular, when I go to put it in the heat press, I want to make sure the zipper is hanging off the edge so the zipper is not underneath the press. And now when I press it down for the second time for 30 seconds, I pull off the towel, and you can see that after it cools, I can just peel this off, and I'm going to have a 2-layered color. You want to peel slow to make sure that nothing pulls back up. And there you have it, our finished project, a 2-layer vinyl iron-on. Now make sure to subscribe below and check out all my videos. If you're new to Cricut, you definitely want to check these out.